Hi, hello, welcome. My name's Randy, and we are going back to Disney World. So, today I'm talking about our upcoming trip to Disney World. I'm very excited. So, we originally did not have plans to do this, and this kind of got thrown in. So, very exciting. So, I thought I would share with you guys so you guys can prep for some vlogs coming. I have quite a few this time, even though we're only going to the parks for 2 days. It's going to be our first time staying, well, mine and my son's first time staying at a Disney resort. So we're gonna do like a whole video about that and everything. So I'm very, 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 very excited. We are going for a long weekend to Orlando. And basically we're going because my fiance lived in Florida for a little while. And he like made some friends, some golf friends. And if you have somebody in your life who really loves golf, golfing in the summertime in Florida is actually way cheaper. You can go to these luxury, sometimes even PGA tour locations for like a fraction of the price because it's 100 degrees a lot of times. So every year they go golfing, and this year I said, well, since you guys are going golfing, maybe my son and I would go to Disney World for a couple days while you're there. So, we like slowly kind of like went back and forth about it. And then there was like a really, really great deal on resorts at the beginning of the year where it was 30% off your summer stay. So I got a incredible deal. It was for the 4 nights I believe we are staying. It was literally like $160 a night, which is, in my opinion, a fantastic deal because I'm pretty sure that's about equal to what we paid staying off property in December when we went. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna do like a rough itinerary discussion. I'm also gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna do a much better job vlogging. Last time the vlogs were not good. I'll be honest with myself. I'm gonna do a much better job. Last time I was just like wanting to experience it all and get like little tidbits, but this time I'm actually gonna like do full on vlogs and like actually get better quality content for you guys because I really like watching Disney vlogs like so much, especially when I'm prepping to go on my own trip. I like to just see like what are people's like favorite things to eat, where do they like to go, what do they like to do, what's their priorities, and kind of see what maybe I should try out. So this is technically it is our second time as a family going. This is my son's second time. This will technically be my third time going. I don't really remember going when I was younger, and my fiance has been a ton. So we'll just leave him out of it. He is going with us for one park day, and then just my son and I are going for one park day. And if you cannot tell, from behind me, we have a Porg that I got on my last trip. I have my Star Wars ears and my Gap Star Wars sweatshirt. It is May the 4th when I'm filming this and most likely going to post this. And we are, of course, going to Hollywood Studios. My son is super obsessed with Star Wars. Galaxy's Edge is one of the coolest places in all of Disney World. We have yet to go to Animal Kingdom. We're going in December, so don't worry, Animal Kingdom, we are coming for you. But, yeah, we just haven't had a chance to go. But when we went to Hollywood Studios, specifically my son and I both really loved Galaxy's Edge. Had to get a Porg to memorize it. And with Mandalorian and Grogu coming out, it's just going to be a lot of fun. And going right after May the 4th, because we are going in a month, it's just going to be like hopefully very exciting stuff going on. So we're very excited for that. And Hollywood Studios is going to be mine and my son's like single, just like the two of us day. We are primarily going to spend a lot of time at Galaxy's Edge. We're going to ride Star Tours a lot. That is honestly going to be our go-to since it will probably be hot. It will hopefully not rain or storm. And if it does, hopefully it's very brief. but Star Tours is probably going to be our go-to because I've never seen more than like a 5 to 10 minute wait on that, and the queue is inside. So, and it's a decent length ride as well. For our Hollywood Studio Day, we are definitely going to do our best to get lightning lanes. I have heard sometimes lightning lanes can get a little pricey, so if they are astronomically high, we will not be getting them. But our hope is, especially since we're staying on Disney property, we should be able to get them sooner. So our goal is to have the Millennium Falcon, which we did not get to go on last time. Leading up to our trip last time, the wait time was never over like 20-25 minutes. When we went there, it was never under 60. So we just didn't get to go, but we're gonna do a lightning lane for that. We're gonna do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I loved that ride. It was my favorite non-Star Wars ride we went on at Hollywood Studios. And then we're going to do the Toy Story, whichever one is it Toy Story Mania? That's what it's called. We ended up missing that the last time we went because the only time we could get a lightning lane for it was like 8 p.m. and we were done by like 6 p.m. So we skipped our lightning lanes for that. But this time we'll hopefully get all earlier lightning lanes so we are guaranteed to be good to go, because I don't think in any way, shape, or form we'll be staying to fireworks on our Hollywood Studio Day, or like, I don't know if they'll do fireworks on that day or how it works, but we'll not be staying till close in Hollywood Studios either way. And then we're hopefully going to get a Rise of the Resistance lightning lane as well. That is hands down my favorite ride I've ever been on anywhere, but it's definitely my favorite Disney ride as well. Obviously, since it's my favorite ride of anywhere I've ever been. It's also my son's favorite, so we're gonna try and get a lightning lane of that. If not, it's really truly worth the wait for it. I don't think we'll wait if it's like an 80+ minute wait, but we will wait if it's like 40 to 60. I think it's still worth the wait, especially as long as you're inside the queue, because a lot of the queue is inside, which makes a big difference when it's going to be June and very, very hot outside. So those are our plans for lightning lanes for our Hollywood Studios Day, and we already kind of like know like our foods that we want. Definitely have to get the Ronto wrap. Very excited for it. As well as, like, I think this time we're going to eat lunch at Woody's Toy Box, and then we'll probably eat dinner at the resort, which I'll talk about closer to the end. Also, like, traveling and everything like that too. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of have like a Galaxy's Edge style day. I already have all my outfits picked out. I will be doing like a pack with me video to show you guys what I'll be wearing when I go. I'm actually not gonna wear these ears. I'm hopefully gonna get a pair of Grogu ears. So fingers crossed that ends up working out. But I've like literally had my outfits planned for like 2 or 3 months now, and I'm not ashamed to say that. But yes, so we're going right after The Mandalorian comes out, Mandalorian Grogu, and right after Rocking Roller Coaster opens. Luckily, my son and I are not roller coaster riders and don't want to go on that, so hopefully a lot of people will be over there and we'll kind of open up stuff like Rise of the Resistance. But yeah, that's kind of like our Hollywood Studios Day. Definitely going to do a vlog of that to share with you guys what we're doing. I'm very sad. When we went in December, we missed out on the Muppets, but I will be going around to check out like around Rocking Roller Coaster to see if maybe there's some Muppets things there, because currently loving the Muppets. Now, so we'll be doing that on our first full day in Florida. Our second full day in Florida, my son and I are just going to do like a around the resort day. We might hang out at the pool, go to Disney Springs, so on and so forth. Just kind of whatever the day takes us. We'll definitely go to Disney Springs, but like if it's raining or something like that, we might go to the movies. we shall see. That day is kind of like up in the air depending on the weather. And then the third full day and final full day, we'll be going to Magic Kingdom. My fiance will be joining us because he'll be done golfing by that point. They do 2 full days of like multiple places to golf. And then Sunday they normally hang out, but he wanted to go to Magic Kingdom with us. So we're gonna do that, and I'm very excited. Magic Kingdom is my favorite park just because I feel like it has everything. If we're gonna talk about theming, Hollywood Studios is my favorite park. If we're gonna talk about like foods, definitely Epcot. But just like overall experience, I love Magic Kingdom. So we're gonna try and get lightning lanes for Magic Kingdom as well. We want to do Tiana's since it's gonna be hot. Haunted Mansion and Pirates are always going to be a must for me. Those are 2 of my favorite rides as well. Rise just slightly above Pirates because I could literally just go on Pirates all day long. I have a Winnie the Pooh themed outfit because, 100th anniversary, also my other obsession for Disney right now. And so I really want to try and get to ride Winnie the Pooh this time. We didn't get to go on it because once again, leading up to it, wait times weren't that bad. When we went, it was like 65 to 70 minutes the entire time. Very interesting how it works out like that. But my fiance is doing keto, so I will be like discussing some of the options he does. He's not doing keto. He's doing low carb. And so going to a place like Disney can sometimes be a little harder. He isn't going to be super strict when we go because there's some treats he really wants to try. Obviously in moderation. When you do low carb, it kind of changes how your body processes stuff. But I will be talking about some of the options that he has when we go down there because I think that will help a lot of people who do lower carb and stuff like that as well. But Magic Kingdom, other than those 3 lightning lanes, we're just gonna try and stay cool, try and just get on as much as we can and go with wherever the day takes us. So I'm very excited, and I'm even more excited because we are staying on property. This time we are flying instead of driving. Flying makes me very nervous. I am definitely one of those people who I'm gonna think about the fact that I'm flying in a month for the next month. But I think a 2-hour flight is just immensely better than a 12-hour road trip. It is what it is. So we will not have a car when we go down there. We did discuss renting a car for our first day. We haven't decided yet if that's what we're gonna do. But we are going to be riding the buses to the park as well as to Disney Springs once we get to our resort, which we are staying at a budget resort. We are staying at the All-Star Movies, which I'm very excited about because I just love the actual like Disney theming compared to like All-Star Sports or All-Star Music. I like how there's like the 101 Dalmatians area. I think there's Fantasmic. At least there's the Fantasmic pool. And then there's Toy Story area. I have not let myself be spoiled too much by like watching videos about it. But with the deal we got for it, and then having the free transportation to and from the park is really what sold us on doing this short trip because between renting a vehicle and then staying somewhere else and then having to drive there would just be a lot more stress added, especially since my son is still like in the age range where he needs like a little booster, so then you'd have to take that with you and stuff like that. It's just really nice to have the option of riding the bus. So we're very excited for that experience. We're very excited to be staying on property this time as well and just to experience that as a whole. So if you have any tips of like how long you wait for the bus and like all that kind of stuff, definitely let us know down below because yeah, I have no idea what to expect with this since I have never done it before. And my fiance, anytime, I think he has very rarely ridden the buses when they have stayed on property. Typically they don't. when they had gone to Disney before. And like I said, he also lived in Florida for a while. So a lot of his Disney trips during that time were him driving and then driving home at the end of the day. So yes, I think that's a little bit of a long overview of our upcoming trip. I'm so very excited for it, and I cannot wait for it. I've literally been counting down for 2 months now, so we're in the home stretch of counting down. But yeah, if there's anything in particular you guys would like me to talk about, like I said, I'm going to do a full pack with me video and everything like that, showing everything I'm packing and how I'm packing it, since the flight we are going on has like a smaller suitcase limit. Like you can't even like pay for a larger suitcase. It has like a size limit of what you can take on there. Like my carry-on bag that I'll physically have with me, all that kind of stuff. Let me know down below, because I'll be happy to do that. And please go follow my Instagram. It's linked down below. Let's be friends. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!